Sharon Junior High School. I'm Bowen, and today is March 17, 2017. Sixth graders, today's a B-Day. Tomorrow's breakfast menu is mini blueberry pancakes, hard-boiled egg, and an apple. Hot lunch menu for today is Lucky Clover chicken, nuggets, gold corn, health bar, oven roll, French roll. Grab and go is ham and cheese sandwich. Hot lunch for tomorrow is chicken and gravy, mashed potatoes, and health bar, and a Bosco cheese stick. Grab and go is a turkey and ham croissant. Upcoming Sharon Junior High events is Friday, March 17th, SJHS swimming versus Buffalo, 4:30 p.m. All 6th and 7th and 8th grader girls planning on playing volleyball next year. Coach McEwen from the high school would like to meet with you today in room 1082 during your lunch recess to discuss upcoming spring and summer camps. 6th and 7th grade students, don't forget you have your science symposium parent signature page returned so you can start on your projects. There are some fantastic ideas, and we can't wait to see you find out and make for the symposium. We will no longer have Bigger, Faster, and Stronger on Tuesdays for the rest of the year. We will still have Bigger, Faster, Stronger Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays as usual. Now time for breaking news.
Naphtha and paraffin can all be derived from what liquid? Petroleum, alcohol, mercury, or water? All of these products come from petroleum, a natural liquid that's extracted from the ground by drilling. Petroleum, crude oil, or black gold is a fossil fuel and a non-renewable resource, and a massive amount of it was just discovered in the U.S. state of Alaska. Oil is measured by the barrel. Each barrel contains 42 liquid gallons. This discovery is estimated at more than 1 billion barrels. It's the biggest oil find on U.S. land in 3 decades, and it's located in a part of northern Alaska that was thought to be running low on oil. There is currently a glut, an oversupply of oil in the U.S., and prices are relatively low. But this find could help the state of Alaska, which is struggling with budget problems. It gets most of its state revenue from oil and gas taxes. Companies believe they'll be able to produce oil from the newly discovered well starting in 2021.
Oil is not for the faint of heart. Black gold has made fortunes for some, but its price volatility leaves destruction in its wake. Here are some of the biggest oil booms and busts of the last century. One of the earliest oil price shocks of the transportation era was the West Coast gasoline famine of 1920. Demand for oil was surging as more people started driving automobiles. Consumption almost doubled from 1915 to 1920. That led to a shortage in gasoline. Autos were out of commission and horses back in style. After 1920, oil production in the U.S. boomed in Texas, Oklahoma, California. That meant no more shortages, increased supply, and falling prices, down 40% between 1920 and 1926. Then tossed the Great Depression in the mix. Prices fell another 66% by 1931.
Throughout the world, throngs of people hailed the end of the war in Europe.
After World War II, people were demanding more petroleum-based products and buying more cars. The price of oil increased 80% from 1945 to 1947. In 1960, OPEC was founded. The coordination of supply from these countries led to relatively stable prices for the next decade. Just after Syria and Egypt attacked Israel in 1973, OPEC announced an embargo on all oil exports to countries viewed as supporting Israel, including the United States. Oil prices doubled and then doubled again, and drivers waited in long lines just to fill up their tanks. Iran was one of the largest oil producers in the world in 1978, but the revolution in that country hurt production, and the country has never fully recovered. The price of oil, already historically high, pretty much doubled again. And in the U.S., the lines for gas were back. If you haven't noticed already, when there's conflict in the Middle East, oil prices go up. That's what happened in 1990 and again when the U.S. invaded Iraq in 2003. Growing demand for oil was booming at the beginning of the 21st century. China was guzzling crude, and the U.S. economy was in a bubble. Despite signs of a global recession underway, oil peaked at $147 a barrel in 2008. It helped put the brakes on the economy just before the financial crisis brought it all crashing down. And today, too many players pumping too much oil and concerns about China's slowing growth have sent oil prices into a tailspin. How will this bust stack up with others from the last 100 years?
And now, rise and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And that's it for today. I'm Bowen. Remember to be respectful, responsible, safe, and be boldly kind.